Okay, let's have this chat on the crisis and violence that has greeted the campaigns with Adejoh-Audu, who is the Director of Communications, Muritala Ajaka Governorship Campaign Organizations. Warm welcome, Adejoh-Audu. I mean, Kogi State is gradually becoming the wild, wild west of those, whether if you watch the Westerns or you read the history of the First Republic and the Western region. It's like a do-or-die affair in Kogi State.
Good evening, Chris. Thanks for having me on air. Yes, you are not entirely wrong. In the last 7 to 8 years, Kogi State politics has been militarized. It's been violence, violence, violence. And we have always insisted that the violence is a one-way violence. It flows from the seat of power in Kogi. In fact, from the governor to other people. As I talk to you, I will challenge them that there's not one person on the governor's side that has ever been injured, killed, or attacked by any other person. Most times it is people who are opposed to the governor or his ambitions that get attacked. So you're correct. As it is, I heard somebody saying a senior police officer was attacked. And it's not correct.
Was almost lynched, you know.
What really happened was this.
By the Social Democratic Party
what
supporters of thugs.
I don't know if you have the video, but the video is all over the internet. The police officer himself was the one who said that he was outsourced to thugs to go and attack people in Kogi East. The name of the OC Mopol of Kogi State Police Command is one Ojo. That Ojo detailed him to follow a thug to Kogi East to attack people. This is what happened. Ajaka was coming from his campaign tour of Ogori local government, where he had a very successful campaign tour. And as he was coming, between a village called Adejoh and Ida, the traditional headquarters of the Kogi East, his vehicle was waylaid, blocked on the road, and people opened fire on the convoy. Now, Ajaka, of course, moves around with security because that was the third time he was being attacked in less than 3 months. So the security personnel who followed Ajaka repelled the attack. About 4 vehicles or 5 vehicles were involved in blocking the road. When they saw that the firepower coming from the Ajaka side was also heavy, they ran. About 3 of them were able to escape. Others jumped down from their cars and entered the bush. Then the security officials pursued the thugs into the bush, the people who attacked, whether the thugs or whatever. The one they were able to catch, because it was already in the night, when they combed the bush, the one they were able to catch, the moment they grabbed the guy and started dragging him, the guy now started screaming, "Sorry, I'm not a thug. I'm a police officer like you. I'm not a thug. My name is Samuel. I'm a police officer like you." So when he told them he was a police officer, they took him to the Ida police station. It was there he confessed that he was detailed to follow one Makama. And I tell you something, on Tuesday, the Federal High Court in Abuja here gave a judgment that voided one directorate, so-called directorate, which was illegally legislated by Bello, using the House of Assembly as a puppet. They legislated one directorate of arms recovery. And what was the directorate? Who are the members of the directorate? All of them are thugs. All thugs. Thugs are carrying arms and supposedly legalized by the House of Assembly to carry arms and attack people. And what they will tell you is that they are going around recovering arms. We don't know who they have recovered arms from so far. So the Federal High Court voided that law, that legislation, and declared the DG or the so-called directorate wanted. They asked the DSS and the police to arrest this person, let him come and be debriefed. The arms he already has and all that, he should come and debrief them. It was the same person who led this attack on our convoy. It was this person that the police confessed that even his own AK-47 is in the custody of that guy. A police ASP gave his AK-47 to a thug to hold.
Well, those are issues that the echelon of the police and other security agencies would have to unravel. But let us just look. It's always between your party's candidate, Ajaka, and of the SDP and APC.
Yeah.
Not so much, you know, some would say he's head of Accord Party led by retired Admiral or Vice Admiral in fact, Chief of Naval Staff then of the Armed Forces of Nigeria. Why Ajaka and the APC?
There are actually 18 people contesting the
governorship election. Very well, yes.
The first, I mean, the person to beat is Ajaka. If they lie, let them deny it, but they know the truth. And that is why they are attacking Ajaka. That is the truth of the matter.
But we saw the campaign in Kogi East Senatorial District.
Yes.
That is the home of the galas where Ajaka is from.
Yes.
It was a mammoth crowd. And some people even defected from the other parties to APC.
Like which parties? Nobody defected from the SDP. They were saying these critical stakeholders. Critical stakeholders were the people who went to support Admiral Jibril at first. The leader of the critical stakeholders is a gentleman called His Excellency Simon Achuba. Simon Achuba was the chairman of the critical stakeholders. Simon Achuba came back with most members of the critical stakeholders to join Ajaka's campaign because they knew that I don't like to talk about the Admiral because I don't think it's in the race, seriously speaking. He came back to join Ajaka's campaign with almost all the members of the critical stakeholders. That includes Adejoh-Audu.
So that gave a lot of fillip to the Ajaka's
Of course it does.
chances.
Yeah, of course it does, because the truth of the matter is that those were the elders of politics in Kogi. As it is right now, Ajaka and his camp, most of the people are young people. Okay, the elders, by coming to join Ajaka after seeing that the Admiral team was not a bankable team, by coming to join him, they actually gave an endorsement of the elders too. But the truth of the matter is this: they now say that the critical stakeholders defected to APC to go and join Ododo. Mm-hmm. You just showed the video of the rally. Did you see Ododo speaking there? The man contesting governor, did you use him speaking there?
Why is he not speaking?
What will he tell people? Does he speak English? What will he tell people? He cannot express himself. This is a puppet. I mean, this is a minion of Bedo that is trying to force on people. The guy is his cousin from his village, blood relation. He picked the guy up and he wants to make him governor at all costs. And he's getting violent. As I talk to you, we cannot do. You see, they held their rally. Nobody did anything. On Wednesday, SDP tried to hold a world rally in Ejule. The zonal chairman of the APC, his name is Nasir Alpha. He carried AK-47 and led people there to go and drive people away from there, destroy chairs. Last night, so by 12 midnight, you
guys have a slogan now in Kogi.
By 12 midnight, the zonal chairman of SDP, his name is Pastor Sunday Atabo. This same zonal chairman of APC led gunmen there to go and attack him. These things are happening on a daily basis. Gunmen, the people are carrying gun in Kogi. Even they are even killing themselves. I tell you something. The chairman of the Nigerian teachers, what do they call it? NUT. In Kogi, in the Kenya local government in Kogi, was in their car, and the deputy, the running mate to Ododo, was in the car of the running mate to Ododo when they were going to attack PDP's rally in Ejule on Wednesday. Because of the gunshot the man was hearing, he had a heart attack and died in their car. I'm asking them to deny it.
Oh, okay.
Their own thugs are killing themselves. As I talk to you, about 4 APC thugs have been killed by APC people carrying arms. Nobody says anything about it. But what is worrying us is that policemen are being procured to join the thugs. As I talk to you, Kogi is totally miserable, and it's not the first time. The last time we had the election in 2019, if you remember, a helicopter was procured to shoot voters.
Where was Abaka then, the now governorship candidate of SDP?
Ajaka was a member of the APC.
And do you know that they are pointing fingers that it was the chief thug in Kogi State even during that election?
Do you know Ajaka?
No, I'm not. It's not me now. People are pointing, accusing fingers at him.
With all due respect to his office, the only thug we have in Kogi is Alhaji Yaya Bello, who has bragged himself. The videos are there that he can shoot better than anybody. If you remember, when he went for Aketi's campaign in Ondo, he was singing. Ta 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 ta. If they agree or they don't agree, he will use gun to.
That's the slogan in Kogi State.
Yes, it was ta 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 ta. It was him who originated the slogan. As it is, violence is the campaign of Bello. We try to even make a distinction between the APC and Bello. Bello himself brought thugs to the APC National Secretariat about 3 weeks ago when his candidates didn't make it into the National Executive Council. He brought thugs to come and fight in the APC Secretariat. The APC people know that they have an outlaw as governor who is threatening everybody. And what is happening is that this election that is coming, what they are trying to do is to
the governor will definitely seek a redress on that.
I challenge you to go to court.
He will definitely for you.
I challenge you to go. You see, they are trying to create an atmosphere of fear so that people will not come out. Most of the violence is concentrated in Kogi East. That is where they are taking their guns to. As I talk to you, like I told you, not a single meeting of SDP. The only time SDP can hold a rally or hold a walk is if Ajaka himself is there, because Ajaka carries security. But if our party people decide that, okay, in this polling unit, we want to hold a polling unit meeting, the moment the talks will come, we're going to drive everybody away. It is happening on a daily basis.
Farouk
and nobody cares in Nigeria. You see, the problem is this.
Farouk, we've run out of time.
Okay, thank you.
Would have allowed this discussion to continue. Farouk Adejoh-Audu is the spokesman for the governorship candidate of the Social Democratic Party. Thanks for coming on news.
Thank you very much.